Hello, welcome to your weekly Pick Your Crystal reading here at Soulprint. My name is Cindy. Thank you very, very much for joining me. I love your comments. I love the thumbs up. It's wonderful, and I appreciate that you appreciate these little weekly crystal readings. All right, here we go. So this first one is kind of a funny looking stone, but I'm just going to call it sort of gray. It's got grays and browns and it really, really like marble really nicely. Okay. This one, black quartz, I think. Smoky quartz. There we go. So black. And this one, I think this might be amber. Again, not positive. So we're calling this one orange. Okay. So take a moment, see which crystal or crystals seem to be resonating with you. And we'll get started. Don't forget, it could be one, two, or all three of the piles that are attractive to you. Here we go. Eight of Cups, Justice, the High Priestess, Magicians. Good Lord. Okay, so again, three of the four cards are High Arcana cards, and they're very powerful, how like high arcana cards. Okay, so let's start with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about, kind of abandoning a path, feeling disillusioned, feeling, like you're just not sure, how this is going to keep going. You're just done. It's like, I mean, it really is the feeling. Um, but this is what's coming. So there obviously have been some shifts or some changes, or perhaps you're feeling this way simply because you're waiting for some sense of justice or clarity or balance to come into your life. It could even be possible that you're literally waiting for a legal, rendering, like a resolution. The high priestess is letting you know that there are still some things to be uncovered. Not everything is completely visible right now. And the magician is reminding you that you have all the skills you need to do what you want to do, and that, sometimes magic happens. So, what are we looking at here? It looks very much like you're moving away from a situation that has been difficult and unfulfilling. It could be a relationship, it could be a business adventure. It could be, something as simple as, joining a club and recognizing that it's not exactly your cup of tea. But whatever it is, there's this sense of it's time to move on now. This path that I've been on has not given me the satisfaction or the fulfillment that I would like. And so I'm going to start thinking about going forward. That is going to create some sort of a balance within you. It may also be, that this balance helps you to actually look at some of your own internal secrets, perhaps the things that you were telling yourself that allowed you to stay or consider this really unfulfilling path. I'm recognizing that you have all the power within you, whether it is through multiple skill sets, whether it is through your talent, divine intervention, but there is help and assistance there for you. You're not kind of on your own with this thing, but there's this definitely set of cards. It's like, it feels like it's a little challenging, but only because this Eight of Cups has been very, very draining. But the rest of it is going to come along and move forward for you in a way that brings you far more peace and clarity, happiness, and just a sense that things are now balanced or becoming balanced within your own life. All right. Now, the black one. Four Cups. Ten of Swords, the Chariot, the Moon. Okay. All right. So the Four of Cups, generally, it's talking about just sort of like boredom, being discontent, not liking sort of your options, or not liking what you see in front of you. The Ten of Swords it's a difficult card because it talks about um disappointment and the end of a cycle, failed plan, something that just flat out did not go the way you wanted it to. And and so is this sort of situation with the Ten of Wands, is that's what creating the Four of Cups, so that now you're just in a place where you're not sure how to go forward, you're not sure what the next step is going to be. But the Chariot and the Moon, both high arcana cards, are here to give you some assistance. The Chariot represents things moving forward. Sometimes they move forward so quickly, it almost can feel like out of control or chaotic. But, very often, if we have been in a period where things have been very stagnant for a while, even some motion that isn't all that super, super fast can feel, unsettling to us because we're sort of used to being in a very still state, if you will. And the moon, I like this. The moon in here is talking mostly about an illumination. It's about finding finding answers, solutions, understandings. And the full moon is a helpful time for you, right? Pay attention to the moon and its cycles. The full moon is when it's time to let go of that which is not serving you. And the new moon is when it's time to set into place your intentions for this, cycle. So even though things have been really hard, and I'm sorry for that because this looks tough, things when they pick up are going to pick up. They're going to move forward, and you're going to have a lot more clarity and understanding than you do now. And orange. Here we go. Hey, man. The Hermit, Temperance, and Three of Pentacles. All of the readings this week have had a lot of higher arcana cards in them, interestingly. Okay, so the Hangman. Um, this is about looking at things from a different perspective. This is about acknowledging that there may be a delay, or that um, you're not responding to things or seeing things from the right place, from the right space. The Hermit is sort of your solution to this, right? The Hermit is coming along and it's saying, listen, it's time for you to pull back, go quiet, not quiet, frustrated, just go still and quiet so you can actually hear your thought and your subconscious thought. You can hear the divine energy around you to help assist you in moving forward. Temperance is about balance and keeping that balance. So, that's one of the things I think that the Hermit is going to help you to understand, is that when we're not looking at something from sort of the right perspective or a clear perspective, it can be very easy for things to sort of get out of balance really quickly. So the Hermit is saying, no, it's time for you to pull back, slow down, find your inner light, and move forward from there. Always remembering that you need this sense of balance. That's what you're trying to create. And the Three of Pentacles is just letting you know that, you know what, there's help out there. If you want to reach out, you can find the help and the assistance that you need. So, maybe this is a grouping of friends, maybe this is some professionals that you need to bring on board, or maybe this is simply you moving to a place where you have your own clarity and your own sense of recognition of who you are and what's going on around you. And there's just simply the reminder that there's support there should you choose to look for it, accept it, and use it. Okay, here we go, people. For those of you who acknowledge and or celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day on the 14th. Thank you very, very much for being here. I always enjoy our little Saturday morning get-togethers. Until next time, take care and be well. Bye for now.